Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Geeks of the Coven. Today I'm coming to you as a pajama episode on the floor just because I've rearranged a little bit in the library, and right now my table that I normally record at is now serving as my desk in the living room at the time being. And I have our little rollaway bed mattress on the floor because I needed to lay down the other night when we were playing Dungeons and Dragons because my back and my feet were not having it. Great news. I graduated last weekend not last weekend by the time I post this probably, but the weekend where I posted all the videos, I graduated from college. Again, I have my master's now in library and information sciences. There we go. Tongue-tying myself. So to celebrate, we went to Spirit Halloween and we went to Dragon's Lair here in Houston, Texas, where they had LairCon. And my friend, Shelby, she and I used to work together over at the high school. She was out there selling her products. So I got a blind box or a mystery box from her that we're going to open on today's episode. But let me show you the non-mystery items that we came home with between that and today's Labor Day sales book haul. So first thing is I got this cute, adorable little rock character. He's a little gemstone. He's got eyes and he's got a little mouth and he is just so adorable. And I'm going to be actually reading a book to my students here in not a week or two. I can't recall without looking at my schedule on the computer, but in a week or two I'm going to be reading a book called The Hidden Gem, and it is about a rock who doesn't think that he fits in. He's not as cool as everybody else until he goes to a rock exhibit and there's a diamond, but he doesn't see the diamond. He sees himself in the reflection of the diamond and finally comes to accept himself. And I thought that would be cute as a little prop. And I just love him so much. He goes in my gemstone collection. From the same table, I also came home with a new dice bag, but he is a bit interesting because he's a mimic. Look at this guy. So they actually name all their mimics, and his name is Munchkin Bumblesnack. Has the kind of smile that could bring tears to your eyes, mostly out of joy. And there's his little tag, and he does have a zipper. That's what this is attached to, so that way you can store a set of dice inside of him. They did have another one where the zipper went all the way around, and you could open it up and store more than one set of dice. So this is, once again, Munchkin Bumblesnack, which is just adorably cute in our campaign that my husband is running. His best friend has decided to adopt a mimic into our party as a pet. And his name is Proxy, but his first word was snack. It's adorable. Let's see, what else did we get? From Shelby. This is not the mystery pack items. I did get some extra stuff from her. I need to replace some of my car window peekers because they're starting to crack, including my Bulbasaur and my Mothman. So instead, now I get a Ninetales box, and I got a Vulpix. Look at that little thing, so cute. And got the whole Ghost Trio. This is her business card, by the way, folks. And yes, she does all of that. Check her out. I love her stuff. She even sells some of her stuff now as fabrics, which is awesome. I bought one last year. I haven't done anything with it, but it's cute. It's like ice cream and dessert themed, and it's little dinosaurs. But she had a Kickstarter recently, and she gave this to me as a gift. This is her little space whale. I don't know why my thing just went super dark. That was weird. Anyways, let me find out what else I'm going to show you. Oh, I got another thing here from a different table. It's a Dracula Labubu that's hand crocheted. Ah, I love it. And speaking of Labubus, I did find out that the one that I had in the previous video is a Lafufu, but that's okay because it's still adorable and my students still love it. But I was able to get into the recent drop and I was able to secure an actual Labubu from the new Pin for Love series. And so This one was from the Pop Now, so you could actually see what you got, so I already know what I'm getting. And I'm super excited because each one has a letter or a symbol on its butt, like a cutie mark. And my favorite symbol ever, and I learned how to actually write with it, so I've learned how to draw it, is ampersand. I got the one I wanted. I also got this adorable blanket from Spirit Halloween after we went to Dragon's Lair for LairCon. It is reversible, so on the other side you get the silhouettes of the three sisters' hair. This is from the Hocus Pocus line, obviously. Let's see, show you some of the stuff I got today. We went over to Bedrock City Comics, and I've been wanting this one for a while. He came out last year or the year before. This is the Vincent Price horror one. So there he is. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. So he's going to go with my collection of my horror dolls. Action figures, if you're one of those people. I love them. I collect them. They're over there. I have the Mummy, Wolfman. I have Sam from Trick or Treat. I have Dracula. I've got the Invisible Man, the Bride of Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I've got another Dracula over there somewhere, and somewhere I also have Frankenstein. Y'all know me. But speaking of vampires, like Dracula, my mom's favorite soap opera drama thing when she was younger, not like super young, but just younger. I think this was probably in her teens / early 20s. I'd have to ask my dad, but she was a big fan of Dark Shadows, and I was able to get a whole stack of them. Most of them were 50 cents. Only one of them was free. There was a second free one at the store today, but I didn't want to get it because it was without its cover. So there are all the titles I got, and I'm so excited to read all of them. I still have so many others on one of my shelves that I need to read as well. I think they're over there on my horror bookshelf. Oh, there was one more. Also that one. I am so sorry, folks. That was my fan that just fell over. Let me stop. My bad, y'all. Things happen. Okay. I also picked up at Half Price Books this cute Cryptids playing deck. There's what the cards look like. And then on the back of the cards, it looks like a beholder. I also picked up these cute little What Did the Fox Say tabs. Little memo tabs. That was an impulse buy. And we finally got our hands on some. Oh, helps if I hold them up right. We got the Edge of Eternities. So we're going to open those. Let's get to it now. Okay, so we have a human soldier token that came on with it. Let's see. We have Insatiable Skittermaw, Starbreach Whale, Starport Security, Germinating Worm, Cavalan Seeker, Lost in Space, Galactic Wayfarer. Alright, now we have Sunstar Lightsmith, Hymn of the Faller, Survey of Meccan, Specimen Freighter, Warmaker Gunship, and we have a shiny ore plate pangolin. Oh, it's a pangolin! And of course, a mountain. We got a human soldier token on the back here. Melded Moxie. Comet Crawler. Sensor Crytologist. Auxiliary Boosters. Diplomatic Relations. Zealous Display. Wormwall Sweeper. Seed Ship Impact. Uthros Scan Ship. Tragic Trajectory. Weft Stalker Ardent. Genomorph Imago. I apologize if I'm butchering names here. We got a foil called Pull Through the Weft. Ooh, shiny. And a forest. One more pack. And we have a robot token on the back. We have Metal Modulation. Lux Knight Preacher. Diplomatic Relations. Another Oreplate Pangolin. Perigi Beckoner. Thaumatum Torpedo. Radiant Strike. Territorial Brontar. Kind of like him, he's cool looking. Virulent Silencer. Seed Ship Impact. Uthros Scan Ship. Toral of the Void. Grav Kill, it's foily. And another mountain. Even though we play the game, I haven't built a new deck in a long time because my taste of Convoy of Ghosts actually does fairly decent in most games with my friends, and I'm not a tournament girly. Alright, now I'm going to get into Shelby's mystery box. One moment, it's tape shut, of course. Alright, there we go, I got it open. There's lots of things in here. We have a cute little axolotl pen with the little clovers. We have a Sailor Moon button. Oh, we got a cute little fairy pug. Look at him, so cute. The Halloween axolotl! I love him! We got a pretty mermaid. And she is double-sided. And her little charm, or her little keyring here, is actually a little shell. We got this adorable little fawn butterfly. And it's a little heart-shaped one. It is also double-sided. And we have, oh, there's the ice cream dinosaurs I was telling you about. I got it as a notepad now. But yes, this is what's all over the fabric of the, or all over the pattern of the fabric that I bought that I'm hopefully going to turn into a skirt. And then we got a sticker pack. That's Hal and Calcifer. Ah. Okay, I gotta take these out and show them all. Okay. There's Hal and Calcifer. Sophie. And we have this little zombie axolotl. He's so cute. I love him. And of course, the little sticker pack has a thank you on it. And again, this is where you find her. This is her Etsy and website name. This is all the places you can find her. You should get her stuff. It's totally cute. She does stationery, pins, buttons, all of it. Okay. I do have some more blind pack items, but before we get into those, I would like to show off my little book haul as well, since I already showed the Dark Shadows, the Barnabas Collins ones. Got this at Houston Book Warehouse, and that's where I got the Barnabas Collins ones as well. They were having a sale where paperbacks were like just $1 or $2, hardbacks were like $3. But if they're already marked lower, she doesn't up the price. She keeps them low. Like the 50-cent paperbacks stayed 50 cents. The free ones stayed free. So got this one for just $1 or $2. And there is 365 different ghost tales. So I'm going to learn about a different ghost each day for a whole year. Over at Half Price Books, because they were also having a sale there, I picked up Roll for Love. They're playing D&D and their characters fall in love. So cute. Gotta have a cozy romance. I picked up Through the Tempest, Dark and Wild, a story of Mary Shelley, the creator of Frankenstein. This was a former library or classroom library book. And you can see the price up there. It's $1. Let's give y'all a quick peek in there. So that's going to go with my horror collection, of course. And then lastly, not lastly, I forgot, I also did get a new bookmark, so yeah. Disturb me while I'm reading and see what happens. But lastly, for the book hauls, my mom was a huge fan of The Wizard of Oz, and I have my great-great-grandmother's copy of The Patchwork Girl of Oz. And so I'm on a mission now to either find all of the books either in decent condition or get them to where I can recover them myself, because, you know, I would like to learn how to recover, and Patchwork Girl of Oz is falling to pieces. Literally has no spine left. But I found this one, and it was $20 to add to the collection, carry on my mom's Wizard of Oz. Alright, now for the blind bags, because I bought some while I was at Walmart the other day. We have these little mystery kitties. We have the figure bands. Let's see, I also have some Stitch. I got 2. I got another Books Series 2, and I got another Minecraft egg. And from a previous haul that I forgot to even open from, I did get these magic cards, but I'm going to save that, and maybe we'll do a deck building session video. I don't know. We'll figure it out. They'll be opened eventually on here. I'm going to save those for later. Let's see. Let's get into these things. Let's see who's in the Minecraft egg. Chicken Jockey! Chicken Jockey! I can't believe I got the Chicken Jockey. Oh, that's too hilarious. Yes. Okay. I'd like to see who I get in the Squishmallow bands next. Okay. We have a little mushroom, and we got a little froggy. And they're just little wristbands. Yep. Little froggy. Little mushroom. Best of friends. That's actually really cute. I probably will not be collecting these, but I will absolutely be throwing them in as prizes into my kiddo's prize box at work. Alright, let's open up this one. Okay. So, the last time I opened one of these and I got the Dracula book, I did not realize until after I filmed that I didn't get just the Dracula book. I got the rare Dracula book where when you open it, a little hole has been carved out for a potion bottle or a vial of blood that is in there. And I was ecstatic. Colleen Hoover. Ugh. I need to stop putting her books in here. It's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, I got something. Something I gotta put together. I got the candlestick. Let me get all the pieces out. And I'm going to put it together. And here's the little candlestick. Oops. It just totally fell off of the plate. Meh. Okay, there we go. Little candlestick. It's got the little handle to hold it by. So cute. And we got Emma by Jane Austen. Okay, next up will be this guy. Alright, so here's what we can collect. So let's see who we got. We got the rainbow stripey one. Look at that. I love her. She's so adorable. Look at that little happy face. So her name is Lollipop Cat because she's a little lollipop. You can see her little stick right there. That's not her tail, but her stick. See? So adorable. I love her. And now we have Stitch. These are keychains. I'm going to save one because I'm sending it to Ellie. And then the other one, it'll just depend on which version I get on whether or not I send it to Ellie. I'm sorry. So here are our options. So we'll see. And it's going to Ellie. Yay! It's not a dupe, but it's going to Ellie because I really only want the purple one. And I will not open the other one. That one is reserved for her fun for opening. Alright, I have one last thing to show you guys. This was also from Dragon's Lair. When I went to LairCon before... Oh, wait, there was one other book. I'm sorry, two more things to show you. First, I got a Choose Your Own Adventure Mothman that I found there. But from the LairCon itself, this is one of the artisans that I visited last time, and I got a D&D playing little miniature dragon, so I went ahead and bought another one of their dragons. I also got one of their bookmarks. This is the bookmark I got. He's a reading dragon. I also got one of their buttons. This is not a mystery pack, so I'm allowed to look. Of course, I had to get the one that says collect more stories. It's the same reading dragon as what's on the bookmark. And I also, of course, have a little sticker. But on the back is their business card. So go ahead and, you know, scan those if you want to. Now to show you the little guy I decided to adopt and bring home. I got the spooky dragon. He's reading ghost stories. He's got little melted candles, a cobblestone floor, a skull, and he's just so cute. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? And look at the detail there. You can actually see individual pages. I don't know why. My camera just went suddenly dark again. But yeah. And it's textured to actually resemble like deckled edge pages. I love it. And the dragon is sparkly. Can't really tell on the camera, but he does have some micro glitter in him. He's adorable. Okay, and that's all for today's episode. I know it was kind of all over the place. But until next time, have a magical day. Bye.
No, that's too plated. Didn't think they'd let the amount of people this much. That's probably what explains.
Yeah, he's the one that's been digging up the garden. He's such a little cutie.